Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to MK Dons vs Bradford City preview, and it's live. In today's podcast, we are talking about the pre-match MK Dons, the score predictions, the latest Bradford City news, the weather forecast, and what's on your plate. We are currently live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Kick, and all the people on TikTok. You can see me. Let's get this show on the road. But I want to start off with a bit of announcement. So I want to say a big thank you to Atkins and Ian, who's a Bradford City fan, who has been training me to do my heavy goods license, and I've passed that, so big up Ian. I know I've been pestering you about Bradford City. Thank you for training me and thank you for helping me pass. That's that done. Right, so today on this lovely podcast, I should be joined by Bubbles, Lee, Robbie, the Bantam Zone, and Chris. So hopefully all you can hear me.
Yes, mate. Yep. Can hear you loud and clear.
Yep. Oh, loud and proud, mate.
Oh, good.
And righty daisy. So just a bit of professionalism. So when someone speaks, if you can, mute yourself. I've been learning from other podcasts, so if anyone's speaking, mute your send so we don't get any feedback on it. So let's get this ball on the road, shall we? So Milton Keynes versus Bradford City, live from Stadium MK. Tomorrow's referee is Tom Reeves, and it is live on Sky Sports Football. So, looking at some old stats from the 2023-2024 season, in the EFL Trophy, he's had 2 appearances, 6 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, and no penalties. In League One, he's had 17 appearances, 55 yellow cards, 2 second yellows, 1 red, and 6 penalties. In League Two, he's had 12 appearances, 40 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, no reds, 4 penalties. In the FA Cup, he's had 2 appearances, 7 yellow cards, 0 second yellows, no reds, 1 penalty. In the EFL Cup, he's had 2 appearances, 5 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, and no penalties. Altogether, he's had 35 appearances, he's dished out 113 yellow cards, he's set 3 second yellows, 1 red, and 11 penalties. And looking back, I know team form, bit of pre-season. Bradford City, going back to back to pre-season. Bradford last game 2-1 against Sunderland. And then Milton Keynes drew with Portsmouth, 1-1. And a couple of stats. MK Dons have not scored 11 goals in their last 5 matches, haven't kept a clean sheet in 6, haven't won at home in their last 4 matches, Bradford have scored 13 goals in their last 5 matches, haven't kept a clean sheet in 5 matches, unbeaten in 4 away games. Milton Keynes Dons is playing at home against Bradford City at Stadium MK on Saturday 10th of August 2024. 3 o'clock kickoff, prediction lineups, tables, there's nothing on there, so I can't go into detail there. So then, going over to start off with Bubbles. So, welcome Miss Bubbles, hope you're well. What is your thoughts on the MK Dons game tomorrow?
I'm just hoping that it's a good opposite season. I'd be happy with a draw or a win, like I've said to someone today. And hopefully it's a good one to start off because Littleton won't like to go otherwise.
And are you going down on the bus? Going down on the fun bus?
I'm going on coach, yeah.
Okay. Miss Diane?
Hiya.
Hello. What's your thoughts on the MK Dons game?
If we start good, you know what I'll end up with season. I don't know. Hopefully we'll play good and carry on what we did in pre-season matches. So I hope we win. Hope we get the 3 points.
Okay. And Lee should be here.
Yep, Lee's here.
Here, DJ Lee. Hope you're well, Lee.
I am indeed. I'm looking forward. Can't wait for tomorrow. I think we're going to come away with 3 points. I think we're going to surprise a few teams this season. MK Dons is the starter, and that's the one they need to impress us the most in, isn't it? So that's our next game.
Okay, and what about yourself, Robbie?
Yeah, I can't think of a better game to obviously open up the League 2 campaign for us. I think we will win. I think we will take the 3 points away. I think it will be a struggle as well, so it'll be nice to see what we do.
Okay, and what about the Bantam Zone?
Yeah, I think I am going. It'll be a good game, and hopefully we can kick off this League 2 campaign with a win. It will be a struggle, but I think the Bantams will just get there by a goal difference.
Okay, and Chris. Hope you're well, Chris.
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, mate. Doing well, and like Lee said, I am absolutely buzzing for tomorrow's game. I honestly cannot wait. I think we're going to go down there, and I don't think we should be scared of them at all. I think we're going to win, and I think we shouldn't be scared of any team this season, and we'll just go at it. So, heads up. I know pre-season wasn't exactly brilliant in places, but it's another thing now. We're supposed to be getting a team that's going forward on most games, apart from any injuries or out like that. And we'll get to MK Dons, heads held high, and we are going to take it to them. I think we'll win and come away with 3 points.
And Miss Kelly?
Evening, everybody. I think we're going to go there and smash them off the park. I think we're going to be full of confidence. It's beginning of the season. Got everything to play for. And I think from what I've seen at players up close, etc., I think they're absolutely up for it. So, yeah, I'm going for a big win tomorrow.
So just looking at the Simon Parker interview preview he's put on. So he's thinking the MK Dons team, and I am very sorry if I pronounce these names absolutely horrifically, but he thinks it's going to be McGill in net, Maguire, Tucker, Shearing, Tripp, Offord, Kelly, Tomkinson, Gilby, and Hendry, with substitutes of Dennis, Lee, Wood, Carroll, Williams, Lawrence, Harness. And in the 2023-2024 season, their top goal scorer was Max Dean, and their league position was 4th. Their last 4 matches, 2023-2024, was a 5-1 win, 5-1 loss at Crawley. Crawley then, they lost against Crawley in the second leg. They lost against Sutton, and then the won against Harrogate. So Bradford City is possibly team. Is Walker, Baldwin, Bairn, Kelly, Halliday, Smallwood, Wright, Savak, Pattison, Cav and Cook, with Gilead, Smith, Oliver, Walker, Poynton, Richards and Doyle on the bench. The leading scorer 2023-2024 was Andy Cook. The league position in 2023-2024 9th. The last 4 matches, Bradford won 4-1 against Newport, 1 against Barrow, 1 against Walsall and Salford. Team news, the new signing Callum Johnson is the only confirmed absence for the Graham Alexander squad, although he is now in fully training. The referee, Tom Reeves, who we discussed earlier from Coventry, was in charge of Bradford City's Bristol Street Motors Trophy semi-final defeat to Wickham last season. The match odds, MK Dons 23-20, City 9-4, and the draw 5-2. Last time the sides met, City claimed their biggest home win of the season by beating MK Dons 4-0 in February. And is anyone else got anything they want to say about the MK Dons game? Well, I put my teeth back in.
Yeah, go on then. I just think that We go in there full of confidence. There seems to be a different air about the players this season. Even Smallwood seems to have caught it. I just think we're going to surprise quite a lot of teams. They think we've gone under, with signings this year. They have been a little bit underwhelming, but any team that signs Sarcevic apparently gets promoted, so bring it on.
And everyone's favourite feature, score predictions for the game. So starting off with Bubbles and working our way across, I like your score predictions for tomorrow's game and possibly the goal scorer or goal scorers, please.
Well, I've got 2 score predictions. Mine is possibly a 2-1 to us, and then Little Legs has just said 2-0 to us.
Diane?
God, I don't know. I'm going to go 3-1 to us. Cookie, Cav, and I'll please 2 people. I'm going to say Patterson.
Okay, and DJ Lee?
I'm going to go 3-0. I'm going to say Cook 2, and Patterson gets 1 too.
Robert?
I'm going to go with a 2-1 win Bradford. My goal scorer for MK Dons is going to be Maguire. I think it's going to be tough to handle. My 2 goal scorers for the Bantams is going to be Cal Cab. I think it's going to be a rocket this season.
And Bantam's zone?
I'm thinking an easy 3-2 to the Bantams. I think MK Dons will score their 2 goals in the first half, and then we could make a comeback with 3 banging goals. I'm thinking Callum Kavanagh, I'm thinking Alex Pattinson, and I'm thinking either Jamie Walker or Andy Cook will score the last one.
And before we go to Chris, we've had a YouTube coming. So Dan thinks it's going to be 2-1 City. I don't know if this is a real name. Harold Shipman. I'm going for 3-2 to City. Cook hat-trick. Okay, Chris?
Yeah, I'm going 2-1 City, and goal scorers will be Cav and Patterson.
And Miss Callie?
Yeah, I'm going 3-0 as well. And I think you've all said the same people, Cook, Kavanagh and Pattinson to score.
Right, moving on. I did set you all homework to do. I'm hoping you do this homework because we have got time to kill. So, Georgia, I know you've probably not done it, but
No, I haven't.
here we go. All right, top of your head. Who do you think the top 3 are going to be?
I really don't know because I've had a lot on, so I'll have to do it for next time.
I'll give you 5 minutes, Bubbles.
I can't. Little one's asking for food.
So, before we go to Diane, I've got Port Vale going up, Bradford City going up, and MK Dons going up. Diane, so what's your first to third?
I'm thinking now. Donny and Chesterfield.
Okay, and Lee?
I have done it, despite everything I've said. I'll go reverse order.
Okay.
Number 7 in the playoffs, MK Dons. Chesterfield at 6, Port Vale at 5. Doncaster sneaking at 4th, though they could sneak in at the top 3. My top 3 is Gillingham at 3rd, Fleetwood at 2nd, and Bradford City, Championes. And yes, it was tongue-in-cheek, but stranger things have happened.
Robbie, who's your first, second, and third?
My 3rd is Bradford in the autos. My 2nd is MK Dons. And the way Doncaster finished last season, I'm going to take Doncaster as the number 1 spot.
And Bantam Zone?
I'm thinking Bradford champions for League 2. I'm thinking MK Dons and Doncaster Rovers.
Chris?
I've got Bradford second. I've got Donny coming in as champions. And which one did you say then? I've lost my pen now.
So I've gone Port Vale, Bradford, MK Dons, first, second and third.
Oh, MK Dons. MK Dons is third.
And last but not least, Miss Callie.
Right, I've got MK Dons third. I've got us second. And Donny is going up first.
And we've had Dan on YouTube. He's put Vale, I think he means Notts County, and Donny for his first, second and third. And I'm going to get to what you just put there in a minute, Dan. So, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th, I've got AFC Wimbledon, everyone's favourite team, Carlisle, Gillingham and Doncaster. Do you want me to miss you out, Bubbles, or do you just want me to go straight to Diane?
Just go straight to Diane.
Diane, what's your 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Georgia, I hate you. Right. 4th, Port Vale. 5th, MK Dons. This is off the top of my head in league.
Yep.
6th, oh God, I'm just coming out of it. Harry's team. And 7th is Gillingham.
And you've done yours, Lee? 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th?
I have.
Okay. Move on to Rob.
4th, I've got Doncaster. 5th, Port Vale. 6th, Chesterfield. Because I think they've got a good, more than a fair shout of getting in playoffs. And MK Dons at number 7 because they did so well last year, as did Doncaster that everybody's tipping again. But when you get that close and then don't get it, it can be a massive headache to any club.
Yeah. Robert?
I've done a mixture from last year and this year. So 4th, I've got Cheltenham, 5th, Carlisle, 6th, Barrow, and 7th, Walsall, just missing out last year as well.
Okay. And the Bantam Zone?
I'm saying 4th, Carlisle, 5th, I'm gonna go with Fleetwood, 6th, Gillingham, and for 7th, I wanna give it to, New Walsall.
Okay. And before we go to Chris again, sorry Chris, but my YouTube's just like gone off the scale all of a sudden, I don't know how, but Dan thinks it's going to be City, Carlisle, Chesterfield and Cheltenham. Dave, I think his top is Vale, Donny and City. So then moving over to Chris again, sorry. So your 4th, your 5th, your 6th and your 7th, please, Chris.
I've got Chesterfield, Port Vale and Gillingham.
Okay, and last but not least, Miss Kelly.
I am going for Carlisle, Chesterfield, Fleetwood and Notts County.
Okay. Right. 23rd and 24th, I'm going to go Salford and Morecambe. Bubbles, do you want me to do you again, or do you want me to go to Diane?
Go, Diane.
Diane? 23rd and 24th, please.
Cowbag. Morecambe and I can't decide. I don't want to be nasty and say Bromley, but I'm going to say Bromley.
Oh, okay. And DJ Lee?
I'm going to say Colchester and Grimsby.
Ooh. Okay.
Colchester in free fall. They've nearly made it into last two or three seasons, is it? They're going to make it this time, I think, for me.
And Robbie? 23rd and 24th, please.
My 23rd is Bromley. I do apologise. My 24th is Morecambe if they don't sort the financial stuff out.
And the Bantam Zone?
23rd, I have to go with Salford. And 24th, I don't want to be nasty, but I'm thinking it's probably 2.
Okay. And Chris?
Bromley and the... what was it? Sorry, guys. I am going to say Colchester.
Okay. And last but not least...
I was going to say Morecambe, but I've changed it to Colchester.
Last but not least, Miss Callie.
I'm going for Morecambe and Tranmere.
Okay. And before we move on to the latest Bradford City news, I'm just going to get the weather forecast over and done with, because I know everybody's missed this feature. So, Saturday the 10th of August, the sun will rise at 5:40 a.m. and the sun will set at 8:36. It's going to start off a little bit cloudy, starting off with 15 degrees, and about 3 o'clock onwards, the temperature will rise to about 21 degrees when the sun will be cracking flags. So you don't need your big coats tomorrow. Take your small coats, shorts weather. Right. Latest Bradford City news. And obviously we've had a bit of news break from the club. I'll start off with the boring part. The new kit has been launched today. I looked at it and I thought Carlisle vibes written all over it. So starting off with Bubbles, or if she wants me to move on, Diane, let me know. What's your thoughts on the kit?
I think it's nice. I showed Little this afternoon when he got back from his holiday. He even likes it, and I have now got another kit to buy for Little one.
Okay. And before I move on to Diane, we've had a couple of YouTubes coming again. Dan thinks Fleetwood and Grimsby are going to go down. So YouTube, even Facebook and TikTok, keep bringing in your score predictions and also who you think's going to get relegated and who you think's going to go up this season. Moving back to Miss Diane. So what's your thoughts on the kit, Diane?
I like it. All right, it's got Carlisle vibes and it's pissing Carlisle fans off, but I like it. I might just have to get that in my goalie shirt. So, yeah, I like it. It's nice. Nice colour blue. So, I don't know how to see it close up if I want to buy it. But, yeah, I think it's all right.
And before we go to Lee, we've had a TikTok coming from HL. And he's using a very strong swear word here. It's a Leeds blue as well. It's not a Bradford colour. DJ Lee, what's your thoughts on the kit?
Exactly that. It's not Bradford City. We're not Chelsea. We're not Carlisle. We're not Stockport County. We don't play in blue. We did one season have a light blue kit with a black collar. I've got one in my collection. No, not for me. Not for me. Not Bradford. Nah, bin it.
I even liked it when they brought like the little car out when they made it bigger.
It's not Bradford City, is it? It's just not.
Robbie?
Yeah, exactly like Lee was saying. I think the team's got it absolutely wrong. I was looking forward to it as well, especially going off the last year third kit, the black one. I thought the black one was absolutely amazing. Yeah, not for me. I'm not a fan of it. I do judge it different in person, I guess, but I don't think I will get it though.
Okay, Bantam Zone?
I agree. I actually was looking with Robbie. I actually was looking forward to it because of last season. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a mix and match, but it's blue. It's giving Carlisle vibes. It's giving Chelsea vibes. It's giving every single team that plays in a blue kit vibe. So yeah, I'm not a fan, but if they had different colours, I might have been a fan.
Chris?
It's got a Bradford City badge on it, so I'm buying it. I'm getting Patterson put on this one.
Last but not least, Miss Callie.
It's a no from me. I don't think blue goes with claret and amber at all. It's not Bradford colours. I wouldn't ever buy a blue top ever in my life. So not for me at all. I don't like it.
Okay, and moving on to a bit of transfer news from other clubs. So we've had former Bradford City player Chapman, who has joined Barnet in the National League. I think he's found his level. And then we've had Darren Coleslow, who's joined Ackley and Stanley. Who are they exactly? He was not very good for Bradford City. And apparently there's rumours of Jake Young going to Stevenage or Crawley. So, moving on now to, do you want to chat about, vent about, shout about anything? So we will start off with Bubbles, and we'll work our way across.
I have nothing, so yeah.
Okay. And we've had Ice Willow came. Blue is just not our colour really. It doesn't seem right. And hope you're well, guys. And I'm not reading that out, Dan. Diane?
Not really, I don't know, I've not really to say today, as you can tell. Yeah, I've really not to say today. So, there you go, but I've not to vent about, but I think it's nice that Harry Chapman's got a club, even though it's in National League, nobody's mentioned that, so hopefully he'll do well for Barnet and he could be playing back at hopefully he won't be playing back at Valley Parade in a season's time, but Barnet might get promoted, because we'll be going up anyway.
Lee, have you got anything you want to chat about, shout about, vent about anything?
Yeah, I don't know if everybody's listened to the podcast that they put out, Alexander's thing. Still talking about 2 players coming in before, over the next couple of weeks, I think he said. One was the one that we were supposed to get, but then they didn't. Then they said no because he played a couple of games and he played really well. Scored, apparently. Don't know if that makes him a midfielder or a forward, so don't know. The other one, kind of hoping if there is another one, is a backup keeper. We still need it. Or a left back, a proper left back. Tyreek Wright at left back? No. Don't think so. Just
Robert?
Don't think so.
I was going to jump back to what you were saying, Johnny, with Harry Chapman and Costello. I think both of them, I think Costello should be in the National League and Harry Chapman should be in League One, personally. I think Costello was absolutely poor for us. I think he should be at National League level, and I think Harry Chapman, as much as everybody loved him at Bradford Club, I did find he was okay, League 2 standard, so I think they've got that mixed round. But yeah, he's obviously signed for Barnet. I think that's a great signing for them. I think he'll do the job there, and I think he will stand out, and I think Barnet fans will love him. For Accrington Stanley fans, you've got a long season ahead of you if that's your main striker.
And before we go to the Bantam Zone, we've had Ice Wallow come on YouTube, and he's put, I'm just glad we haven't got Hughes at the helm anymore. Zapped the energy out of me when he was manager. Mr. Bantam Zone, you want to shout about anything?
I agree with Robbie. I didn't think Harry Chapman was National League level. I thought it was League One level myself. He should have been playing in League One, but yeah. Obviously, we've got the rebrand sorted. Just to see what the season's going to be like. Hopefully we get promotion, even though we have signed some good players like, I can't say his name, but it's Sarch, obviously. I can't say his name right, but yeah, we got Callum Johnson, Baldwin, we got our, buy one, get one free with Stockport. Hopefully they can help us get promoted like they did with Stockport. And let's see if we are playing in League One next season.
And I've just noticed what I've just said there. Thank you for the person in TikTok. You get people with names, don't you? Always try to trip you up on these kind of stuff. Chris!
Yes, mate. I agree with Lee and exactly what Lee said. We are in desperate need of a left back. We are also in desperate need of a goalkeeper who can do a backup to Sam. And I don't know if he's getting anybody in for that. I mean, that's one worrying sign. If you're going to put all your laurels on Tyreek Wright, then what is that going to say? He's good at being up front. He's played left back. He's not an out-and-out left back. So why ain't that screaming out to anybody going, right, we haven't got one, we need one, get one.
And Miss Callie.
I would say that I've got full trust in Graham Alexander. It's his team now. He's picked these people, and I think he's going to take us into League One. I think this is going to be our season. I'm full of positivity. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Looking forward to being on the fun bus again. It was nice to get up close to the players in Austria actually, and we were like sat down chatting to them like they were as mates. And the vibes that are coming off the players this season are amazing, and compared to previous seasons. So yeah, bring it on. Let's have this League 2 behind us and up to League 1.
And before we move on, is anyone else got anything they want to chat about, vent about anything? Anyone else?
Yes. I've just realised. Yeah, I was on about the left back position before. I thought Tyreek Wright, he's a good option, but we obviously because of Rydal's departure, we do need a new left back in because if something happens to Tyreek and he gets injured or something, then we've got nobody for left back unless you count Lewis Richards because he is a left wing back. I'm just saying. But yeah, if Tyreek Wright does get injured, hopefully not in the season, we could be down a man and we could be open in the left back position. And also, Johnny, I don't think if you remember, do you remember when we went to Bradford Park Avenue when we took him on? Mm-hmm. And do you remember that goalkeeper where I was playing at the time? I thought, you know what, Graham should sign him for the main squad and for the backup to Sam.
Okay. Anyone else?
I might put Zach Hadry on. I might get a signed Zach Hadry. Just a shout there.
Yeah, can I just say, I hope Tyreek proves me wrong. I just don't think he's a fullback. We need something like a Meredith. If such a thing exists and is available, I think we should snap their hand off.
I'll chip in there with you, Lee. I don't think he's a left mid either, personally, after last season. I wasn't very happy with him. He didn't even drive the ball forward. I'll probably say 2 times out of the
I think he played like somebody with things on his mind, didn't he, at times? I don't know. Always. He wasn't 100%, so I don't know. Give him benefit of the doubt. He's had a full pre-season, a tough one by all accounts, and they're all looking forward to getting stuck in, and I can't wait to watch.
And Miss Kelly, you've got your hand up.
Would anybody agree on having Critchlow back? I'm sure I've seen something where he said he wasn't coming back, but
apparently we offered him 35% wage.
Right. So has he turned that down?
Yeah, apparently they did turn it down. We haven't heard anything back.
Yeah.
How many centre halves have we already got? I'm just saying, just devil's advocate and all that.
I'd have Liam Rydal.
I wouldn't.
So we've had Dan on YouTube. I think his little rant is we play 3-5-2. Right will be all right going forward. Need more goals from the rest of the team. Absolutely agree with you there, Dan. So before we start finishing up, is anything else? Anyone else have anything want to chat about, shout about, vent about anything?
Just enjoy tomorrow. It's nice to see his team back up and running again, and it's nice to see all you, obviously, cute faces.
So I've done. Before we go on to what's on your plate, I always put this out. Cal, have you set your hand up, love?
No, it's up from before. It's gone now.
Oh, we've had Tony Christie. You there, Tony? Tony?
Just says a listener on my screen, Johnny.
I'm here.
Oh.
You're here, Tony. Welcome, Tony. Are you okay, mate?
Yes, aye. Just been to a leaving doing pub, but I had to leave early because I've got an early start tomorrow.
Don't forget to save me a seat tomorrow, Tony.
Oh. What coach are you on?
Number 1.
Well, you're not on my coach.
Oh,
And don't forget, is this the way
Listen,
to MK Dons? Yes, it is.
So,
Lucky you,
Tony,
Tony.
are you looking forward to the game tomorrow?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. And
Very much.
I know you've just joined, so we're just going to go through it all again. What do you think your score prediction will be tomorrow?
I'm going 2-0 City.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who do you think is going to finish first, second, and third?
In league?
Yep.
Ooh. That's a tough one. I think we'll be top 3. I think MK Dons could be up there. And I also think that, I know it's a wild one, but I think Fleetwood could be a team to contend with. I know they got relegated, but they're not a bad side. So I think I'll go Fleetwood, City, MK Dons.
And your 4th, your 5th, your 6th, and your 7th?
Ooh. Chesterfield, I'll probably be up there. Who else is there? I think Salford might be worth a shout. Maybe Swindon. And as a rank outsider, I think you could be looking at I can't remember who's in this bloody league. I'll just go for a random Colchester under Danny Cowley.
The easiest question you'll probably get all week: who's your bottom 2 to go down?
To go down? Oh, now then. Oh God. Newport.
Ooh.
And trying to think who'll come out of conference. Back from
Bromley?
Chester. Yeah, I think they will struggle.
And have you seen the new the new kit?
Yes, the blue one. I think that is absolutely beautiful, and I know it goes off the claret and amber, but I think that would be a nice home strip. I really do. I think it's one of the best away strips we've had in a lot of years.
And last but not least, Tony, do you want to chat about, vent about, or shout about anything?
I think Alexander has got major selection problems because the squad that we've got, I just can't see how he's going to keep everybody happy. Obviously there'll be certain players that we want to play, and there's going to be certain players that aren't going to make the match day squad tomorrow. But I hope he starts with Richards, because Richards in that second half when he come on last week put some absolutely amazing balls in, but we just didn't finish it off. But I'd like to see Richards start tomorrow.
Okay, and before I do my little, I would not call it a poem, but it looks right and sounds right. What's on your plate?
At this moment, I've just sat down to fish and chips.
No. Curry sauce, gravy, not like that?
No, just fish and chips and 2 scallops.
Happy days. Bread and butter?
3 of.
Nice. G, I don't know why I keep calling you G. Bubbles!
I don't know yet. I'm going to look on Uber and order some.
Okay. Miss Diane?
I've had a hamburger in a pit of bread with some salad and some chips.
Oh, you sound really cheerful, Diane. What's up?
Lee?
I'm just feeling down.
Well, I'm having butter chicken masala with samosas and a bit of bread and a few onion rings, maybe, when I get round to having it.
Robert?
A nice homemade curry, chicken tikka.
Nice. The Bantam Zone?
My auntie invited us to dinner, so she's making air fried chicken and fortune cookie style chips.
Nice. Chris? Chris. Callie.
I'm having Chicago Town honey salami pizza.
Nice.
Bring us some tomorrow.
And I've got
I will
no
additionally.
idea what I'm having for my tea. So the little poem, what I do every year, I think it's a poem. The day is here, the return of the EFL League Two. The sights and smells of the football. The chatting to your mates in the pub and on the terraces. The roller coaster of following Bradford. The late goals scored and the late goals conceded. Following your team around the country and meeting new friends along the way. And before we do go, I'll say thank you everybody for coming along. Head over to the Up the Chickens on Facebook where you can do Golden Goal. Also, we have got the Super 6. When you're closing that, Callie?
It's next Saturday closing date. Well, I've told them to be in for like Thursday, so I've got time to set everybody up.
So yep, get you sent over to Chickens on the Loose. Chickens on Loose. Up the Chickens on Facebook. Join our Super 6. And I think if you just win top, Callie, do you just win the cash prize? Is there anything first, second and third?
Yeah, I'm doing first, second and third this year, because obviously last year it was like £300 just for first prize, so I'm going to stagger it a bit this year so 3 people can win a bit of cash.
Any ideas on the prices?
At the minute, there's 11 people in it at the minute, so I'm going to put another post out this week, 'cause I'm on holiday this week anyway, so I'll get reminding people this week.
And last but not least, also, if anyone's interested, I created a EFL fantasy football team, or league, called Up the Chickens on the EFL. Last time I looked, we've got absolutely shed loads of people. And some of the people who are in that, if it bloody works. So Up the Chickens on Facebook, on the things. We've got obviously myself. We've got Bantam's Boys, Watford Poynton. We're all going on a summer holiday. Upper Chickens, Trigger United. Willock, you're out. Call me it. EFL Losers. And Saucy Sauce. So get you sent over to the EFL Fantasy Football app and look for Up the Chickens on there. Thank you everybody for joining. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And Chris, I'm going to leave the last word to you. If he's here. Clearly he's not here. So I'm just going to go, come on City! Thanks for listening. Good night.
Bradford, it's Beagrey. He's got to make this count. It's Beagrey. It's 1-1. You'll see a somersault now. You'll get a double. City till I die. City till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I'm Bradford. City till I die. Oh, Bradford City till I die. Bradford's made our day, and hey, it's gonna stay. The boys have brought us glory days. So let's all rally round and really make a sound that echoes across the valley from our city's football ground. Bradford are in the Premier League. Bradford are in the Premier League. City till I die. City till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I'm Bradford. City till I die. City till I die. City till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I'm Bradford. City till I die. Oh, Bradford City till I die. We're with you all the way, forever and a day. We've made it to the Premier League. We finally made the grade. Through all the games we played, we'll raise a cup, have good luck down at Valley Parade. McCall missed out in 88. I feel for a box to say City till I die. City till I die.
when they hit the post, well, I'm sure I'll never forget those last few minutes, ever. And the last few seconds of the game on TV when they showed Rob and Bates willing their extra block of time. The look on their faces were magic, absolutely magic.
Now we're at the top, get our tickets for the cup. Let's give it cheer, the bells are here, let's give it all we've got. All fired up to win, another season starts again. There'll be no rest, we'll play our best through the new millennium.